Strictly Stocks are fired up. 40 laps the distance in the special race presented by Woody's Auto tonight. All right, Chief Starter Mike Walker crossing him up. Next time by, we're going to go green in the Woody's Furious 40 for the Strictly Stocks. Chris Kingsley and Michelle Fishpansky set to do battle. Green flag in the air. Woody's Furious 40 is underway. Kingsley tries to get the jump on Fishpansky. Fishpansky holding hard on the outside groove in the 1%, side by side down the back straightaway. Who's going to lead lap number 1? Looks like the bottom side starting to get the advantage. Chris Kingsley is going to lead lap number 1 in car number 68. Fishpansky still holding strong on the outside groove. Keep an eye on Mike Scott in the 66S. He is sitting right there. John Cashman's got problems in the 68 car. And he's going to force the 8-ball of Joey Ventrilo to head pit side. Kingsley in the 68 has sole possession of the lead. Mike Scott in the 66S sits second. Battles for third now. Brett Cullenton in the 42 car is on the low side of Fishpansky now. Fishpansky having trouble on the outside groove. Now Fishpansky dives to the bottom side of the racetrack. Tim Boyle is around. Boyle's around. Erickson's into it. Austin Erickson in the 22 car is into it. Caution flag on the Speedway. So Tim Boyle went around in the 90 car, and Austin Erickson slammed into the rear bumper. Tough break for both of those drivers, but they're both back underway. Tim Boyle in the 90 car headed pit side. Looks like he had a pretty good amount of damage. Two laps in the record books, 38 remain. Kingsley in the 68, Fishpansky in the 1%. Green flag back in the air, Strictly Stocks are back underway. Kingsley gets another good jump in car number 68. Fishpansky losing on a second position to the 66S of Mike Scott. Scott in car number 66S making his return after a week's absence. Now has the second spot. Hampton, New Hampshire's Mike Scott jets into the second spot. Fishpansky and Scott make a little bit of contact now. Brett Cullenton muscles his way into the third spot. Dufanet gonna follow through. Defending champion Steve Dufanet now is into the fourth spot. Ballistic Bill Helliwell making his first start of the year in car number 79X now moves up into the fifth spot. Fishpansky not liking the outside groove right now. She is losing spots by the lap. Back into the 7th spot now in the 1%. Back up front, Chris Kingsley out of Franklin in car number 68 continues to lead, but he's beginning to feel heavy pressure from the 66S of Mike Scott. Scott in the 66S right on his rear bumper. Top 5, 6 in a line now. First Kingsley, second is Scott. Third is Brett Cullenton in the 42, Steve Dufanet fourth. Fifth is Mike Williams. Fifth is Bill Helliwell. Sixth is Mike Williams. Seventh, Joey Ventrilo. Eighth, Michelle Fishpansky. Ninth is Erickson. And 10th belongs to the 82 of Jason Ryan. Keep an eye on the 22 of Austin Erickson now. Starting to pick him off by the lap by the outside groove in car number 22. Making it look easy tonight in the early stages of the Woody's Furious 40. Tim Boyle looks like he has more problems in car number 90, and he's going to head pit side. Tough break for the 90 of Boyle. Up front, the 66S of Mike Scott still right on the rear bumper of your leader, Chris Kingsley. Kingsley doing a nice job. He's had a few respectable runs since jumping behind the wheel of the car number 68. Dufanet runs third still. Keep an eye on the 22 of Ericsson. Here he comes. Dives to the bottom side of Ventrilo. Just like that, he's by Ventrilo. Ericsson now into the 8th spot on the racetrack. 7th spot for Austin Ericsson in car number 22. Next is Mike Williams. Williams in the 07 going to try to hold off the 22 car, but the 22 is now going to look to the outside of Williams. Williams trying to block the 22 of Ericsson, not let him get to the outside. Williams going to try the outside now of Helliwell. Ericsson dives to the bottom side, car number 22. Ericsson looking for 8 in a row between here and the Hudson Speedway in Hudson. Gets to the bottom side of Williams. Williams going to try to fight on the outside groove. Give the 6th spot on the racetrack to the 22 of Austin Ericsson. Back up front, Kingsley trying to put some distance between himself and the 66S of Scott. Scott's been with him the whole race. Now Ericsson going to go to work on Ballistic Bill Helliwell. Down the back straightaway, Austin Ericsson is on cruise control, making his way through the field. Inside, outside, making it look easy. Going around the 79X of Ballistic Bill Helliwell, and he's into the 5th spot. Now Mark Scott starting to put the bumper to Kingsley at the front of the field. He knows it's time to go behind the wheel of car number 66S. Kingsley still hanging on to the lead. 15 laps in the record books that time by. Now the battle is going to be for the 4th spot. Austin Ericsson in the 22 car going to work on the 42 of Brett Culleton. Culleton opens up the bottom side and Ericsson's there. Now the battle for the lead heating up. Mike Scott got into Chris Kingsley that time. 4th now belongs to Austin Ericsson. Ericsson from dead last to 4th in 16 laps. Now Mike Scott goes to the bottom side on Kingsley. Contact made. Here we go. This is going to get interesting now. Dufanet right there as well. Mike Scott, Chris Kingsley side by side for the lead in the Woody's Furious 40. Scott that time gets the 66S turning on the bottom side. Kingsley trying to turn him down the front straightaway, and Kingsley is sideways. He hangs on to it now. Dufanet's making it happen. Steve Dufanet got the mistake on Mike Scott. Dufanet now down the back straightaway is going to be your new leader. Scott trying to fight back on the outside groove, but Dufanet has the lead now. New leader Steve Dufanet. Scott trying to crossover move, not going to happen. Here comes the 22 of Austin Ericsson now. Ericsson has caught the lead too, halfway home this time by 20 down, 20 to go for your new leader, defending champion Steve Dufanet. Scott still sits in the 2nd spot. Austin Ericsson's 3rd. 4th is the 42. Now Austin Ericsson in the 22 caught the mistake from the 66S of Scott. Scott got a little bit loose and Ericsson took advantage of that and he moves into the 2nd spot. Ericsson has 19 laps now to reel in your leader, Steve Dufanet. Dufanet in the 78D has a pretty good lead right now. Ericsson's going to try to reel him in. 66 of Keith Jones getting the passing flag from Chief Starter Mike Walker. Jones will be the first to go a lap down when Steve Dufanet catches him. Top 10 as they run right now. Your leader, Steve Dufanet. 2nd is Austin Ericsson. 3rd is 66S of Mike Scott. 4th is the 42 of Culleton. 5th is Helliwell. Battle for 6th. The 07 of Mike Williams and the 68 of Kingsley. Then it's Joey Ventrilo and Jason Ryan in the 82. Caution on the Speedway now. Keith Jones in the 66. The 66 lap car of Keith Jones goes around and causes a caution on lap 23, and that is not what Steve Dufanet wanted to see in the 78D. Green flag set to fly. Green flag back in the air. Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks back underway. Dufanet got the jump on Austin Ericsson that time. Ericsson a little sleepy at the start and falls back into the 2nd spot. Mike Scott right there in the 66S as well. Dufanet looks like he's got a pretty stout hot rod right now in car number 78, but can he hold on for the final 16 laps of this main event? Top 3 breaking away. The battle is for the 4th spot. Brett Culleton in the 42, the 79 Ballistic Bill Helliwell. Helliwell doing a nice job. He's working for the 4th spot right now. Culleton trying to gain that 4 spot back on the outside group. Looks like he might be able to hang on. Halliwell fighting hard on the bottom side though, trying to take that 4 spot away, trying to get the advantage down the back straightaway. Into turns 3 and 4. Now Bill Halliwell is taking over the 4 spot. Back up front, Austin Erickson now right on the rear bumper of Dufanet for the lead. Dufanet's going to have his work cut out for him if he wants to hang on to this one, because Erickson has won 7 in a row, like I've said, between here and Hudson Speedway. Dufanet opened the bottom side that time, but Erickson was unable to get him down the front straightaway. Dufanet in car number 78D's got to protect the bottom and make Austin Erickson in the 22 car work the outside groove and do it the hard way if he wants to win this one. Further back in the field, Chris Kingsley is giving it to Brett Culleton right now. Kingsley slamming Culleton up the racetrack. Culleton sideways down the back straightaway, and Kingsley's going to take the spot. Jason Ryan's into it now. Now Brett Culleton's got problems, and Culleton will go down pit road. Keep an eye on Chris Kingsley and racing Jason Ryan. Ryan has had enough of Kingsley, and he is letting him know at the front bumper of car number 82. 10 laps remain at the line, this time by for Dufanet. Dufanet one more time, open the bottom side. But Erickson at the moment has been unable to get down there. Steve Dufanet doing a heck of a job holding on to that bottom side and not letting Austin Erickson down there. Now Erickson's got other ideas. He's going to try the outside groove. Battle is for the lead in the final 9 laps of the Woody's Furious 40. A fast-paced and furious 40 tonight as well. Top 2 are broken away, but let's see if Austin Erickson can get it done. 8 laps remain at the line, that time by. Erickson's tried all he can do on the bottom side. I don't think that Steve Dufanet's going to let him down there. Dufanet's running a perfect line, making it really hard for Erickson to get by. Now Erickson gives him a little bit of a shot through turns 3 and 4. Austin Porkchop Erickson putting the pressure to Dufanet the whole race. One more time, thought about going down low, could not get the run that he needed on Dufanet. Now Erickson gonna try the outside groove one more time, and he's gonna go around Austin Erickson! And it looks like the streak's gonna end for Austin Erickson. And the caution flag is out. Wow, and long live Austin Erickson's win streak, because it is over tonight unless he can make something miraculous happen in the final 5 laps. Tough break for the 22 of Erickson all by himself. Looped the car around, and he's going to have to go to the rear of the field. That is exactly what the 78D of Steve Dufanet needed to see if he wants to pick up that cool $500 check. All right, green flag set to fly. Does anybody have anything for Dufanet? How about Ballistic Bill Halliwell in the 79X sitting in the 3rd spot? Racing Jason having a nice run sitting in the 4th spot. That's Jason Ryan. Green flag back in the air, and the Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks are back underway. Mike Scott that time got a good reset, and Dufanet almost drove him into the wall. Ballistic Bill Halliwell wants the $500 cash down the back straightaway. There goes Dufanet now. Oh, mercy, mercy, mercy. Steve Dufanet is off the racetrack. Joey Ventrello using the bumper of the 8-ball now. How about that now? Ballistic Bill Halliwell is your leader. Unbelievable turn of events in the Furious 40. Now the 07, Mike Williams off the racetrack. He keeps it going. 5 laps remain for Bill Halliwell in car number 79X. What a win it would be for him tonight if he can hang on for the final 5 circuits. Mike Scott right there giving him the bumper. How about this full contact racing in the Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks? Mike Scott in the 66S is 2nd. How about Joey Ventrello sitting in 3rd in the 8-ball? Then it's racing Jason 4th. They are slamming each other further back in the field. Bobby Bouchard and Mike Williams slamming each other, and Porkchop is around again. Caution flag on the Speedway once again now. Woo! All I can say after this one is hold on tight, ladies and gentlemen. What a race this has been. Porkchop Austin Erickson is learning when you get a full field of cars, it just ain't as easy. So Erickson and Mike Williams make a little bit of contact, and Williams ain't happy with him. Here we go. Williams and Erickson. I'm not sure what Erickson is mad about. having a word with each other. I think Austin Erickson just invited him to his birthday party next Sunday. Mike Williams, the 07, and the 22 of Erickson get the warning from Chief Starter Mike Walker. Green flag, Mike Walker looks him over, lets him go. Down the stretch to the starting line. They are door slamming each other. Mike Scott working the outside groove now. Down the back straightaway, side by side. Door handle to door handle. Ballistic Bill Helliwell and Mike Scott. Scott trying to work. They are slamming each other down the front straightaway. This is what Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks are all about. Now Mike Scott tried turning. We got heavy contact on the front straightaway. Erickson's into it again. Jerry LePage is around in the 31. We're staying green for the moment. Everybody's still rolling. And we're going to stay green. Nice move by Mike Walker to stay green. 2 laps to go for Helliwell. Now Ventrilo in the 8 ball is into the second spot. Mike Scott trying to hang on to a podium finish in this one tonight. He has been slamming off everybody in the 66S. Now racing Jason's looking for a podium. White flag in the air. Can Bill Helliwell hang on and collect the cool $500 from Woody's Auto? Keep an eye on that battle of a third. Racing Jason is rubbing and racing right now in car number 82. Might have just made the big mistake that time. Checkered flag in the air. The Woody's Furious 40 belongs to Ballistic Bill Helliwell. Second to Ventrilo. Third to Mike Scott. Fourth to Racing Jason Ryan. And fifth to the 07 of Mike Williams. Catch your breath, ladies and gentlemen. We're heading trackside. All right, he's climbing out of the car. He can hear you. Big round of applause. Ballistic Bill Helliwell. Big win tonight for Ballistic Bill. He used up the doors and fenders on this 66S, but he brought it home with a nice podium tonight after a week off. Big round of applause for this guy, Hampton, New Hampshire driver Mike Scott in car number 66S. Well, Mike, that was certainly rough and tumble out there, but you got this car headed straight and you get back into the podium after that week off. Tell us about your run.
Yeah, that was fun. That was the best ride all year. Those guys, tell you what, you can't complain about them. It was fun. Yeah, it was good driving.
All right, I know you got some people to thank down here tonight.
Pioneers, Chris Auto Body, Robert Pike Construction, Seaport Signs, all these guys help out so much. It was a good run. Congratulate Wild Bill down there.
All right, he's happy that Wild Bill won it. Third place tonight, car number 66S, Mike Scott. And second place tonight, I'm used to talking to him in the Allen's Outlaws, but he's behind the wheel of the Slicka 8 ball tonight. A good run for this guy. How about a big round of applause? Second place tonight, Joey the Jet Ventrilo. Well, Joey, I hope you made the boss man over there proud. You made us excited from the booth. You were driving the wheels off this thing, and you come home with a solid second place finish tonight. Tell us how that one was from the driver's seat.
Yeah, these guys are pretty cool, man. Let me tell you, I run the Outlaws all the time, but these guys are crazy. I want to thank David and that Joyce. This is a Dave Joyce car. Slicka right there. Let me drive it, set it up. My crew, Naughty and Scotty, Woody's Auto for putting up the money, Star Speedway, the Webbers, you for announcing, him for doing the video, and that's about it.
All right, second place tonight. Great run for this guy, Joey the Jet Ventrilo. All right, and your winner tonight. Wow, I don't even know if I've caught my breath yet. I know he sure probably hasn't. Big round of applause for this guy. Pulls this 79X into victory lane in the Furious 40. Ballistic Bill Helliwell in car number 79X. Wow, that was an exciting one. And you made that move at the end where the cars got all jammed up, and you made that 79X sneak through there, and you pick up a big $500 payday. Tell us how this one feels tonight.
Really good, seeing how all year long I've been helping out my twin brother. He's racing his butt off, and he's doing a good job. And I bought a house. I'm getting married. I spent a lot of money this year on that stuff, and she's not here right now, but I'm pumped because I got 2-year-old tires on this. I don't have a pot to piss in with money, and you know what? This car, I built it, $150 for the motor. My buddy helped me out. We had stuff laying around. This is my second race this year, and you don't need money to win. You need knowledge, and you got to be calm because we weren't the fastest thing. But I played all my cards right tonight, and we got it done. So, but thank you to my brother George. He helped me out before I got here today, and my twin. So I'm pretty happy. So it can't get much better than this. But I really this year, no money, but I got some guys. Shane Reinhold with our RLS. He always helps us, the whole family. He does our lawn. He helps out with race car stuff. We got my buddy that gave me the motor and spent $150 on his GGG Motorsports, and without him, this would not be possible. It's great. I'm happy.
All right, clearly an emotional guy, and for good reason tonight. Your winner tonight in the Woody's Furious 40, Ballistic Bill Helliwell, the 79X.
Crybaby.
What?
You have fun, Joey?